Alright, Sam, Kay, alright, Cheryl, Shelley. Just gonna let it load up for a minute. Alright, Tyler, how's everyone doing today? So I've literally got to the point in self-isolation where I'm not even doing my hair now. Alright, Tiff. Hi, Claire. Tommy, Laura. Becky. Alright, Becky, I think I've just replied to you on my video that I've just posted. Love to the States, Becky, babe. Did I get out? No, not yet, Kathleen. I think I'm going to this afternoon. So, thank you everyone who responded to my question. I did a tweet and not a poll, what would you call it? Like a yes or no question on my story earlier, because I'm desperate to kind of just get out and about and have a little bit of just fresh air and just do a little bit of walking, you just feel a little bit cooped up. But I'm not sure the whole rules and regulations. I know that a lot of people have heard the whole, what's it called? Social distancing thing. So thank you everyone who got in touch to say, yeah, you can go for a walk, but you have to be 2 metres from people. So I'm thinking I am going to pop out this afternoon, just for half hour or so, just to get a bit of fresh air and move about. Every time I'm feeling down, I search Bobby Norris clips on YouTube. Oh, Judy, sending you lots of love, hon. Glad I can cheer you up. Hello from Guernsey. Alright, Stephanie, sending my love to Guernsey. Saw you on telly last night on that Celebrity Fallouts. Oh, I've not seen it. What channel was that on? I'll have to catch up. Who else was on it as well? What was it like? I will definitely watch it. I've been watching so much TV at the minute. So, I've had quite a productive morning though. Well, as productive as you can without leaving the house. I did my podcast this morning, which obviously I'm doing from home at the minute due to self-isolation, so can't get into the studio. So I've got like the big microphone kit and everything here, and using the MacBook and whatnot. So that's all been done, which will be coming on Thursday. This week's, I believe, has gone out. So what I'm going to do after this live is do a story with a swipe up to my podcast. Those who don't know, I do a podcast with Olivia Atwood, and there's quite a few episodes on there. I think there's probably about 8 episodes. So those who haven't seen it yet, heard it, I should say. So used to saying seen because it's a telly thing, but heard because it's podcast. If you haven't heard it yet, and you fancy something to listen to, check them out. As I say, there's about 8 episodes, so definitely worth a listen to. It's completely like no holds barred. It's complete just spilling the tea. It's having them chats, but it isn't child friendly. It's of an adult nature. It's an adult content, so I would definitely say it's not one to listen to while the kids are about, but something to listen to if you're in self-isolation, or even if you are still going in and out of work and you want something to listen to in the car or whatever. It's a good podcast to listen to. So I will do that in my story with a swipe up link after this. Needing a boost right now of all that's going. Oh, definitely. It's, I think search Lelo, Lelo, and it's called Come Together. But don't do it yet because obviously we're part of a live. And I'm kind of loving our little live community that we've had going for the last few days. I feel like, we're like a little family. So we're getting each other through it. What's everyone up to today? How many people are at home, by the way? I'm interested to know how many of you are in isolation. You're so handsome, but well, thank you. I don't feel it. I've not done my hair or nothing today. But I was thinking, if you're in self-isolation, what better time to not worry about blow drying your hair? Take care, Bobby. Lots of love from Miami. Oh, Lissy, lots of love to Miami. Never been. Really want to go. Miami, that's near LA, isn't it? My geography is terrible, but I'm sure it's near. Is that where Caitlyn Jenner lives, Miami? Oh, thank you, Kathleen. So yeah, I'm going to continue doing like I have been for the last few days. I'm going to try and keep up with minimum of 2 a day. But you know what, if we get to a point where we're all just a little bit just fancying a chat and a goss and a little whatever, it's not limited to 2. Maybe we can jump on and do a third one. But yeah, I know they're definitely good for my mind whilst we're all sat in the house. Especially with more and more TV shows stopping filming. I'm not sure if some of you have already seen, but I have just uploaded a video on my main page saying a lot of questions I was getting about Towie and has it been axed and cancelled. So because I've had so many comments on lives, on DM, comments on my main feed, it was just easy to do a little video. So any Towie fans out there and watchers of the show, if you want to know the latest on where we're at with Towie and filming and whatever, go onto my main page after this live and check out the video. Casualty, I missed that. I said, yeah, Casualty's been stopped for a moment, hasn't it? Casualty, Holby City as well. It just seems more and more shows are going. We've always got Terry box set that well. Definitely, Judo. Well, this is a thing. I believe a lot of them are on. I don't know how many series goes back onto ITV Hub, but I know there's definitely this new BritBox that's out. I think they have a lot of them on. Also, those people in the States. I'm not sure what other countries Hulu's in, but I know a lot of people who watch from America watch it on Hulu, so there's plenty of ways of catching up. Love from Southampton. Alright, Kevin, love to Southampton. Bobby, you need your own show. Can you imagine? What would we call it though? What would Bobby's show be? Are you still doing your campaign? I am definitely still doing my campaign. I'm waiting currently on dates for me to go into Houses of Commons and Parliament to go and debate it out with the MPs, because even with this coronavirus going on, I am still fighting for trolling to be a crime. Something needs to be done. I want to make the change, and I will keep doing all I can until change is made, because it's so close to my heart, and I've spent well over a year doing it already, and I will continue to. So as I say, it's something that I feel really passionate about. Someone shouldn't be able to get away with what they do, especially the world we live in now with how mental health affects so many of us, and to just be so nasty and vile. Like, what's the point? Like, we're seeing time and time again how bad things can get. Like, let's just be kind to each other. And especially when it gets to a level that you're saying you're sat outside someone's house with machetes and that you're going to burn their house down and put God knows what weapons inside someone and kill them. It just blows my mind. You must keep our passion. Oh, I will keep battling them trolls. Don't you worry about that, honey. Don't you worry. But thank you, though, for the support. Here in the States, you're watching Terry on Hulu. Love your big, beautiful smile. Ah, thank you, babes. How is everything? I mean, obviously, I know the States are so big, so it's a completely different ballgame to over here in the UK. But how is America and the coronavirus doing there? Are you all in like self-isolation? Are you in lockdown now? What's the situation there? I certainly am, yeah. I'm self-isolating. Yep. Self-isolating at my mum and dad's because mine has had a flood, basically, so I can't live there. All the water's gone into my electrics. It smells terrible, as you can imagine, with damp, so you can't live in a flat that stinks of damp. Plus the electrics are soaking through. So I don't know what the word would that be. Soaked through. California, I think, is bad. Oh gosh. Yeah, I bet. And this is the thing, it's just changing day by day, isn't it? And I keep hearing rumours about people saying that we've got the lockdown coming. I'm really hoping that it doesn't get to that state if we can help it. Obviously, that all comes down to if people play ball with what the rules are. Some of the photos and the images we've seen in the media of people all just sunbathing and going down Vicky Park and having a lovely old time in Hyde Park yesterday over the weekend. It's crazy because if people continue to do that, we will end up in lockdown. My friend lost his job with Delta Airlines, he said. But he says he's okay financially. Oh, bless him, really. This is the thing, it's got to be terrible at the moment for travel. One of my friends is a travel agent, and obviously no one's really booking holidays because you can't get away. California and New York are on lockdown. Oh, are they, Melissa? Gosh. We need to go on lockdown in the UK too, and if people are not taking it seriously. This is the thing, because people aren't taking it seriously, I think you're right. I think that's the way it's going to have to go. But every time I see like images or videos of central London with hardly anyone there, it's just really weird. So, should we do some lives with people? Who wants to have a little chat? Oh, it's not loading up. Is anyone else? I don't know if this is like because maybe more people are using it, or maybe it's just my wife, like my parents. Is anyone else struggling with internet connection at the moment? Everything seems to be taking me longer. And I don't know if it's an internet thing, if it's because so many people are using it, if my phone's due an upgrade. Chicago's on lockdown as well, Bobby, be safe. Oh, Rachel, bless. It's the BN, the one and only Bobby Norris, love you, man. Oh, thank you, Simon. Oh, I know, some of the images we see, it's just terrifying. And it's like when you see the elderly struggling to get into a supermarket, when they get there, there's just no food for them. It literally makes me want to cry. Yes, everyone's on it. Oh, so everyone's struggling with the internet, are they? Too many people on it, yeah. I've been finding my Netflix quite slow as well, but I'm guessing that's the same thing. Everyone's watching. Yes, internet's bad. We're struggling with internet connection. Hope you're okay. Sending love from Birmingham. Love to Birmingham, Claire. So guys, what are you doing to pass the time? I'm, as I say, I've done my work. Well, I've done my podcast for a couple of hours this morning. That's recorded. And then what do you do? I want to go for a little walk at some point. But I'm longing that out because it's just something to do. Plus I want to try and go at a time where I'm not really going to bump into anyone in terms of this social distancing. Because what do you do? If someone gets closer than 2 metres, you just quickly turn around the other. I suppose within 2 metres I'd see them coming, so start walking the other way. It's just really weird. I can't think of a time ever in my life, well, there hasn't been a time in my life that we've had to do anything like this. Unloading the dishwasher. Tell me about it. Just cleaning. I'm going to go and start organising things out later, I think. Because I still have a lot of stuff at my parents'. I've got like a big room here which doubles up as my wardrobe, really. Like my room and then a wardrobe room. With bits and bobs in there, so I'm just going to just have a sort out there. Bobby, sending love from Australia. Send a shout out. Sending love to Australia, Dan. How is Australia? Are you in lockdown? Are you self-isolating? Hello from Sydney. Alright, Cindy, love to Sydney. What are your supermarkets like? Are you struggling to get food? We're struggling to get strange things like toilet rolls, eggs, a chicken. I mean, trying to get a chicken for my roast yesterday. My dad went out and really struggled to find a chicken. It makes you realise how much we take for granted. Spring cleaned yesterday. What to do? Yeah, that's what I'm going to start doing. Hello from Thailand. Wish I was home with my family in this time. What's Thailand like? Is it really bad over there? I was in lockdown in France and that was an eye-opener. It was like a zombie. Gosh. I had my wedding cancelled due to the virus, so I'm busy rearranging everything, so heartbroken. I never understand why. Love to all, keep safe. Love you, Bobby. Oh my God, hun, that's devastating. I'm so sorry. I hope you've managed to get things reorganised or that people are helping you out. Wedding cancelled. Gosh, that's not something you can do overnight. Not good. Australia's struggling just like England. I can't get toilet paper, hand wash, tissues, baby wipes, now milk, meat. Oh, tell me, Bethan. Cheryl, how's you and your boyfriend doing? Both make a lovely couple. Yeah, we're good, thank you, hun. He was down for a few days self-isolating with me. And he went home yesterday. In Perth, Australia. Sending love from South Wales. Sending my love to South Wales. My partner wanted 2 packets of golden rice. He was refused and told only 1 packet. Where did you find the rice? Again, that's another thing. Trying to find rice or pasta. It's so hard. So hard. I mean, it got so bad the other day. I don't really eat fish. But I ended up eating prawns in a stir fry the other day because I couldn't find anything else to put in my stir fry. So we're in them times where you've just got to eat what you can get. Good thing about Thailand are the... Let's try and see if this is loading up again now. Yeah, no, sure, what's going on with my phone? Stay home, stay safe. Oh, definitely, and you, Alexandra. Certainly staying home and safe. Shops are empty in Australia, we're all self-isolating. Can you imagine if we was going through this in like the 90s before we all had internet? I mean, that's the only thing that's actually getting me through, is that we've got internet connection to speak to you guys, to connect with you, to keep in touch, and then to obviously download and stream things on. We absolutely have, Lord. It's all about supporting each other. Yeah, so I am definitely, I've just seen a few of you asking about bits and bobs. I am going to be doing, as I have for a while, but I want to start doing more because I've seen a few people ask for it and I had a few messages for kind of more cooking videos. I'm going to be doing some cook-alongs. Obviously, continuing doing these lives, these sit-down lives, and just sitting down and all having a little chat with each other. And yeah, what content do you want to see me do? Because as I say, I get as much from connecting with you as you do me. So when you send me, and it was so lovely when you send me a message saying thank you so much for getting me through this time. Like, you make me smile or having a giggle, and I don't feel as bored when I'm watching you. Same. So when I'm on here talking to you guys, it really helps me. So we're helping each other. They need to Australia on full lockdown. Bobby, it's crazy here. Not as serious as England as Europe. Well, if that's what's going to help us get through it, we need to. That's what we're going to have to do. And you know what, as hard as it's going to be, because even the self-isolating is hard, but if people aren't taking it serious, I think we haven't got any option but to do the lockdown. Thank you for doing that, watching it. Oh, thank you for watching along, guys. Honestly, I've got to show how you do your roasts. I can do that. What else would you like to see me cooking? Do some cooking, do some baking. What else do you want to see? We're doing more lives. So it keeps freezing, so bear with me. Bobby, what's the first 3 places you will go when this is over? So my first place will be to my nan, to go and see her. Second place will be... where will my second place be? For a nice meal. So, a bit of dinner. Probably... What am I craving already? Already craving a Nando's. So, first one will be Nan's. Second will be for a Nando's. Because I'm already craving that Nando's and Perinaise. And then the third one will be the gym to work off the Nando's, probably. What about you? What will your first 3 places be? Go to KFC. See, I mean, to be fair, I love all drive-thrus. I love a KFC, I love a Mackey's, I love a Burger King. But for me, a Burger King is more... I just always associate Burger King as my airport tradition. Always will have a Burger King, a chicken royale, or a chicken long, when in Spain it's called, when I'm flying home. And I think there's more McDonald's generally. I don't know if it's just where I am, or if that tends to be the way. But yeah, there's a lot more McDonald's than ever are Burger Kings. So I have Mackey's more regular, but I do love a Burger King. Also love a KFC. I love a Nando's. I pretty much love food. What happened with the flood situation? Oh, Maddie, well, I think the plumbers managed to sort the part. So it's a stage of drying it out now. Big party, mates. Yeah, Burger King, nice chips. Vegan burger at Burger King is amazing. What's the vegan burger like? I've never had the vegan burger. I think McDonald's is now closed. Yeah, someone told me McDonald's is now closed. Again, I'm finding most of my information out on social media, so definitely double check if you was thinking of going or ordering one, because I might not be right, but from what I'm hearing, Burger King chips, Burger King chips are just amazing. Pie and mash, Jem, tell me about it. Do you like McDonald's? Just a little bit, can you tell? Thai food. Do you know, funny enough, I'm not the biggest Thai lover. I love Indian food, I love Chinese. I'm not that big on Thai. I'm not very good with spice. I love your smile. Thank you for doing live. Goodbye from LA. You're very welcome. Sending my love to LA. Keep safe. Take care. Hair goals. Oh, thank you, Michelle. But this is just natural. This ain't even had a blow dry or nothing. You can see earlier on my story, I'd literally got straight out the shower and did a story of what hair looked like. Well, an absolute mess, but there's no point trying to impress now when you're just walking around the house in isolation. And we're on a level now anyway. So, you've seen me looking my worst, so I don't feel like I need to do me hair just for social. We're keeping it real. 20 chicken nuggets. Oh, Sarah, yeah. What's your sauce of choice in McDonald's? I'm a Tommy K and a sweet and sour man. What are your sauces? So I was trying to see if I could do some lives with you, not some lives, but like go live with some of you, but it's struggling to. I might have to try that in a bit. I'm wondering if I'm better off turning going to 4G. We'll see how this goes. Is this really pausing for people? Big Mac sauce. Oh yeah, can't beat a Big Mac sauce. Oh, last meal, what would it be?